What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode. This is Trading 2 Team of the Year Hybrid episode 22. And as you can see, some of the cards have not sold, and that is a common thing. I put them up for 12 hours hoping they sell, and if they don't, I have to relist them. Hopefully they do sell. There's one player, Marcus Aurelio, that's I put up around 2 or 3 times, still not sold. They're not the easiest to sell, and some of them you just got to learn from your mistakes. If they take so long to put up, don't buy them again. Like Ericsson I had at striker, I'm not going to get him at striker again. This Ronaldinho for 8.1, going to put him up at just around 10,000 coins or just shy of that. Dembele 6.6, going to put him up for 8.8. A Marco Marine at striker for 3.2, going to put him at 7.7. A Arda Turan at centre mid for 2.3, going to put him up at 6.8. A Ericsson this time at CDM for 15,000 coins, going to put him up for around 18,750. So hopefully that'll be a good little profit. Inform trading is so good. If you have not done that before, definitely do. Honda at striker 41212 for 2.1, going to put him at 6.8k. A Prib, a really tidy player to trade with, 700 coins, put him up for just shy of 3,000 coins. If you can keep picking those up, making 1 or 2k profit easy on each one. Goetze 7.6, going to put him up for 13,000 coins. A Lucas converted to centre mid for 8.1k, and we're going to put him up just shy of 10,000 coins. Another converted player, Jadson at striker in a 4-3-3, going to put him up at 7.8. Okay, moving on to Kaka. Kaka we have sold so many times, 6.9, going to put him at 10,500, holds a really good value and a really solid player to trade with. Giorgio Wijnaldum, 2.3, going to put him up at 6.8. Then another Marco Marine, a player that always crops up. CDM 352 for 3.1. Hopefully going to get 7.5k for him. A Shinji Kagawa for 6.1k. Going to put him up at 9,000 coins. A Basufa for centre mid for 6,000 coins. Going to put him up at 8 for a couple of hours. Another Kagawa at centre mid 6.3. Going to put him up at 8.9, mainly due to a poor formation. And another poor formation in a Mario Götze at centre mid for 6k, going to hopefully get around 13,000 coins for him. And last but not least is a Frankie Lampard at CDM for 8,000, going to put him up at 11,000 coins. So I've binned a couple players as well. Another Frank Lampard for 6.3, so I put them straight in my club. Going to sell that for 11k. And a Lucas at striker, 5,000 coins, and I'm hoping to get around 8.8 for him. So we're at 926k. 2 of our players have sold. Ronaldinho for 9.9k in the CDM position, and the Lucas at centre mid for 9.9. So we're on our way. As you can see, I went to get rid of that card, and a Basufa has sold as well. 8,000 coins for him, and a Shinji Kagawa for 8.9. So get rid of that. We're at nearly 950, and as you can see, quite a lot have sold, and we've got over the 1 million milestone. I've never traded past, well, anywhere near to 1 million, so this is definitely my longest trading series. 11,000 coins for Frank Lampard. A Arda Turan for 6.8, which is a really decent profit, but he is very, he's very scarce, so a good player to trade with though. Same with this Prep 2.9. A Mario Götze for 13,000 coins in CDM. A Frank Lampard for 11,000 coins. Again, a really tidy player to trade with. Kaka for 10,500. Cropped up in pretty much every episode of Kaka as, but holds a really good value, and that's mainly why. 13,000 coins for this Mario Götze. Another decent player to trade with, especially in a converted position. Wijnaldum, he was one of the harder players to sell, but he did sell for 6.8k in the striker position. Lucas at striker sold for 8,800. I think he got converted as well to a 4-3-2-1. And Moussa Dembele at centre mid for 8.8k. That's a decent profit. So we're at 1,040k. That's crazy. Marco Marine CDM 7.5. And I think 3 more players left. Shinji Kagawa for 9,000 coins in the centre mid position. And again, I think someone, I do believe, put a formation card on him. A Kaka as striker in a 4-3-3 for 8.5. And last player is the Inform, I do believe, in Christian Eriksen. And yeah, he eventually sold for 18,750. As you can see, a couple players have again yet to sell, but so what we're going to do is relist them, and we've bought some new players as well, so we're well over the 1 mil considering the players that have not sold and the players we've invested in. So that Marcus Aurelio, I've really had enough of. I'm just literally hoping just to get rid of him, even if it is not much of a profit. And we pick up this Goatse in CDM for 7.5. That was a bin. That's why it's in the trade pile. And we're going to put that out for 13,750. And from the web app or the daily gift, at the time just before Christmas and New Year, I got a 2,500 daily gift. And that's a really great daily gift, to be fair. That's like one player's profit. So, you know, as I say, every little helps. And that would definitely help us out. Marcus Aurelio finally sold for 3.8. I think that's only a couple hundred coins profit. He's probably a Brasilva that's not the most populated player to find in Striker, so he is a very niche player, and sometimes niche players do not sell easy. Marco Marine for 7.4k in the Striker position, not a bad little profit on him. The Mario Götze for 13,750, again a decent profit on him. A Judson for 7,000 coins. Not sure if I lowered that. I think I did lower it as it didn't sell over the 12 hours. And a Kaisuke Honda for 6,500 coins at the 41212 position. So, you know, again, a great profit on him, and a couple players have yet to sell, and we have picked up some new ones. This Dembele at striker for 4.9, going to put him up 6.8. Another Arda Turan for 1.8, going to put him up at just shy of 7,000 coins. Marco Marine at 5k, going to put him up 8.8. A Fabian, we picked up 3,000 bin, going to put him up 5.9. A Götze at 5.3. Go into hopefully get around 14,750. A Hamsik at 900 coins, going to put him up at 7.9. What a bin that is for him. Shinji Kagawa 3,000, going to put him up for 8.8. A Ado Tarat for 4.5, going to put him up for 10. A Insigne for 1,000 bin, going to put him up for 7.8. Another Fabian for 3.8, going to put him at 5.9, and another Hamsik 3.5, going to put him at 7.8, and that's a lot of bins. Probably the most I've ever binned. I just went around, searched all the players, and for once there's loads of bins, picked them all up, and hopefully going to get good profit from. A Kagawa 4.1, going to put him up for 12,000 coins. A Podolski CDM 41212 7.2, going to put him up at 17k. Kakar for 5,000, going to put him up at 9.9. A Van der Vaart for 2.7, going to put him up at 9.8k. A Kagawa converted to striker for 3.9, going to put him up at 8.8. A Pastore converted to CDM for 5, going to put him up at 9. Another Musa Dembele centre mid 422, going to put him up at 10, picked him up for 7. A Pastore again CDM 1.1k, going to put him up at 10,000 coins. And Mario Götze a striker for 7.1, going to put him up at 12,000 coins. And you're thinking we're already over the 1 mil mark, and we've got a lot of players to sell. We are on our way of building this Team of the Year hybrid. I think I can nearly afford the Falcao at the moment, so I just need to build on. I want to build as much as I can up to the Team of the Year, and then build a nice team with the coins that I have. As you can see, I'm converting some of the Fabians I had left over, putting them into the cam position. We're still making profit on him, but nothing special or not as good as it was. So it's definitely an area I'm not really going to pursue unless I find it a cheap cam bin. Other than that, it's been much appreciated for everyone that's checked out my series. I'm going to put a playlist link in the description if you want to check that out. Subscribe to my channel, check out my previous videos, and links to Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. And please do give it a like, it really does help a lot. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then, peace.